Kingdom built on high, but rust and ruin stain the sky. Chains are breaking, ghosts arise, whispers carve through shattered minds. Watch the fall, hear the cries. Truth is lost in Olduvai. Open, prison burns, shadows move and tables turn. Jack walks free, his fate unknown. Darkness whispers, seeds are sown. Oswald hunts, but walls collapse. Secrets bleeding through the cracks. Gabriella falling fast. The 055 won't hold, won't last. Runs deep, but none are named. Lost in shadows, lost in lies, past and future sacrifice. In the dark we hear the call. Olduvai will burn and fall. Olduvai. Olduvai.
6 months ago, the Shori Empire faced a series of events that rattled its very foundation. 6 months ago, questions were asked, questions that remain unanswered. And 6 months ago, the truth was spoken on these very airwaves. But as time marches forward, some would prefer we forget. Some would rather the past be buried beneath the weight of silence and secrecy. But Barnaby Gilded does not forget, and neither should you, my dear listeners. Tonight, we return to the moment where it all began. A broadcast recorded in the heat of turmoil, filled with the urgency of justice and the fire of truth. Sit back, listen closely, and remember what they want you to forget. This was the message sent to you 6 months ago, and tonight it plays once more.
Barnaby Gilded's skybound report. The truth soars above the clouds.
People of the great Shori Empire, hear me now. This is Barnaby Gilded, your trusted voice above the clouds, bringing you the truth the high towers wish you didn't hear. Hold on to your headgear, dear listeners, because I bring you not one, not two, but 3 urgent and unsettling reports from our beloved floating city. First, an unholy nightmare. The dead walk among us. Yes, you heard me right, my vigilant audience. The whispers in the streets, the hushed rumors in shadowed alleys. It's all true. The undead have been spotted in our city. Restless spirits in abandoned buildings. Shambling corpses dragging themselves through the night. This is no child's ghost story. These horrors are real and they are growing in number. Now, my dear listeners, let me pose a question that chills the very bones of reason. Who stands to gain from such a ghastly uprising? Could it be that the foul, necromantic fingers of Osirian stretch even now into the heart of our empire? That ancient land, steeped in death magic, long envious of our Shori grandeur, do they seek to test us? To weaken us through terror and despair? A coincidence? Ha! I think not. The dead do not rise without a hand to raise them. And I promise you this, I, Barnaby Gilded, will not rest until the truth is unearthed. Until then, citizens, arm yourselves with light, with steel, and with faith. Trust in our clerics, our spellcasters, and the strength of our people. We shall not crumble in the face of fear. And now, a floating palace of sin meets a fiery end. If the undead weren't enough to rattle your nerves, then brace yourselves, for the gambling halls of the sky have been struck by tragedy. Last night, the luxurious ship casino of Herrit Barlays, yes, that Barlays, met its end in a catastrophic crash into our eastern docks. 6 lives lost, chaos in the streets, and the grand mistress of the floating vice den vanished without a trace. Now, I know what the officials will say. Oh, Barnaby, it was just a mechanical failure. But let's not be so quick to swallow the easy lie, my clever listeners. The Barlay's name is one dripping in secrets, debts, and dangerous liaisons. A woman of her stature does not simply disappear when disaster strikes. Was she taken? Did she flee? Or, dare I say it, was this an act of sabotage, a rival's vengeance, a debt collected in the most brutal fashion? The wreckage is still being examined, but mark my words, this is no simple accident. This is a message. To whom? By whom? That, my friends, is the very mystery I intend to solve. And finally, a city under siege? As if ghostly horrors and fiery destruction weren't enough, let me leave you with one final warning, dear listeners. Are these events connected? A coordinated attack? Think of it. Undead rising to weaken our people, a great symbol of wealth and power crashing down, and the city left vulnerable and reeling in fear. Could this all be the work of a hidden hand, a great unseen enemy pulling the strings? Do not be fooled, my sharp-minded audience. Coincidence is the refuge of the blind. We must ask questions. We must demand answers. And above all, we must stand ready. Let the enemies of the Shori Empire know this. We do not cower. We do not bow. If they seek to test us, they shall find themselves broken upon the very storm they hope to unleash. Stay vigilant, my friends. Lock your doors, watch the shadows, and keep your ears to the sky, because Barnaby Gilded will not rest until the truth is known. Shori does not bend. Shori does not break. And as long as the people stand together, neither corrupt enforcers nor foreign deceivers shall shake the foundation of our great empire. Stay sharp. Stay strong. And now, back to your regularly scheduled music, featuring the latest hits from Jammin', the ever-enchanting Velma Knox, and the brand-new single from Angel Simmons. Keep your ears open and your spirits higher, Shori. This is Barnaby Gilded, signing off for now.
Turn the lights up, crank the bass. Old divide, bow down.
I walk in the room, all eyes on me. Diamonds in my voice, gold in my speech. You wanna be me, hot baby, please. I'm a living legend, a masterpiece. And I don't follow, I create. Set the tempo, change the fate. Every night's enough, under the crown. I run the city, wear the sound. Then I am the show, I am the light. I own the stage, I own the night. Every beat, every screen, every shadow, it's me. You just live in my melody. Fans screaming loud, yeah, they chant my name. Legends fade out, but I never change. I make the rules, I break the chains. I'm a god in glitter, bow to my reign. I don't follow, I create. Set the tempo, change the fate. Every night's another crown. I run the city, wear the sound. Then I am the show, I am the light. I own the stage, I own the night. Every beat, every screen, every shadow, it's me. You just live in my melody. The fans screaming loud, yeah, they chant my name. Legends fade out, but I never change. I make the rules, I break the chains. I'm a god in glitter, bow to my reign. If I try to reach me, but baby, they're not. They want the throne, but I am the key. There is no future if it ain't with me. Yeah, I am the show, I am the light, I own the stage, I own the night. Every beat, every screen, every shadow, it's me. You just live in my melody. Stay loud, it's the fight, your queen has spoken. Stay loud, old divine, 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 your queen has spoken. Just to save in my One step forward, two steps to behind. Every word lingers, every word binds. Past and present, pulse and flow. Where I begin, I do not know. Hands that strike, voices call. Round and round through the hall. Echo, echo, step in line. Run the gauntlet, bend to time. Hands that strike, voices call. Round and round through the hall. Echo, echo, step in line. Run the gauntlet, bend to time. Steel on stone, pulse and break. What was done? What's at stake? Move too fast, the past will see. Turn too slow, you'll follow me. Some echoes arrive before the original sound.
you folks and fiends and hear this tale so grand of how I saved old Devi with nothing but these hands. The boogaboos came creeping, crawling up the streets at night, but I, dear Angel Simmons, made them turn tail in fright. Oh, I fought them, I crushed them, sent them running to their graves. Ain't no hero like me, folks, so shower me with praise. Cause Thunder Cryo saved me and I winked and struck a pose, then smote a dozen monsters with a single mighty blow. Smote a dozen monsters with a single mighty blow. They snarled and snapped, they gnashed their teeth, they tried to take a bite, but I just laughed and with my boot I kicked them out of sight. The city folk, they cheered my name, they crowned me as their king, and if you don't believe me, well, just hear the people say, oh, I fought them, I crushed them, sent them running to their graves. Ain't no hero like me, folks, so shower me with praise. The temple bells were ringing, the streets were paved in gold, and Cassandra held me close and said, you're brave and strong and bold. Another banjo solo, this time even longer because no one dares to stop him. Now some folks say that ain't the truth, that ain't how it went, but jealousy's an ugly thing, their words are just pretend. So throw your coins, don't be shy, don't question what I say, for if them bugaboos return, you'll need me here to stay. Oh, I fought them, I crushed them, sent them running to their graves. Ain't no hero like me, folks, so shower me with praise. Now let's all raise a glass to Angel big and bold, and don't forget my autograph is only 5 in gold. Now, some folks say that ain't the truth, that ain't how it went, but jealousy's an ugly thing, their words are just pretend. So throw your coins, don't be shy, don't question what I say, for if them bugaboos return, you'll need me here to stay. Oh, I fought them, I crushed them, sent them running to their graves. Ain't no hero like me, folks, so shower me with praise. Now let's all raise a glass to Angel big and bold, and don't forget my autograph is only 5 in gold. Oh. Yeah.
What are you doing, GrongoCon? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to just kind of like... It's going to sound basic as hell. I'm going to walk a perimeter kind of thing, like just... like around. To make sure there's no more of those...
Everybody take the healing, because I can do up to 4 people.
Oh, wow. Look at you. You're a professional now.
Yeah.
Master plus ward medic.
GrongoCon, make me a perception check as you walk around the area.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. There's a lot less people in this area, but that's kind of expected.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of expected. When there's a big fight, people die, and somebody walks up and punches their fist through somebody else's head.
It's true. Then while I'm doing that, or after I'm done that, if these guys are still looking for stuff, I'm going to think really hard in my brain at that guy and be like, can you hear my thoughts? I might say it out loud too, I don't know.
You don't hear anything back. Oh, it is. So 5 minutes ago, I need Snad and Gaston to both make me will saves.
Oh,
Sounds fun.
I'm scared.
You get this weird sense that someone's watching you during that fight, but nothing. Oh, sorry, Gaston, you critically succeeded. Someone was scrying on you or attempting to.
Someone was looking at us, guys. I don't think it was in the upstairs window. Didn't you feel being watched? It was
I
something
felt
not here.
something.
Were they watching us, or were they watching the weird man with the cold gun, the freeze gun?
Gaston, I think you're hallucinating again. I don't think anybody was watching us.
No,
He had
no,
a
there's
brain freeze
definitely
gun.
something.
Sorry. Yeah. I mean, if you're feeling it, and me and Amos aren't, that means he
It
was looking
was
at you
something.
guys. Probably. I don't know that much about magic, but this wasn't my basic training.
How do we find them then?
Do you have any counter scrying spells? You seem
I
magical.
don't know what that means.
I don't know.
Count. What is scrying? Counter?
Yeah, counter, like against.
Like at a bar?
Opposite. Are you okay? Like, did you get knocked in the head real hard?
Well, I got zapped, but I'm okay.
Okay.
See these lightning burns?
Yeah. No. Well, no. You're unharmed now. So no, they're all gone
Okay.
now.
I brush them off. Like, there's no scars. There's no wounds.
Oh,
But
you said burnt. Does that trigger you immediately? Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let me tell you, Grunkle Khan, from first-hand experience, please don't get him on fire.
I don't
Hey,
use fire.
hey.
It's just a warning.
Okay.
Guys, on a different note, these guys have been dead for weeks, ever since before their face was smashed in. They were already dead. That's not normal, right?
This
No,
is just
no,
the route
it's
I would have
not.
taken.
Wait, did somebody just run past there? Or
That was me.
okay,
Okay, so you said something about medicine.
just like the dogs in Up. Gaston just turns, freezes for a moment, looks at the movement, then looks back to what was happening.
So you said something about medicine to remove the mask.
It seems to be on there mechanically somehow, but I can't figure out with my crafting skill how to take it off. It apparently needs specialized tools.
Snad, as you start to look at the beautiful woman body with the mask, like Amos said, trying to pull the mask off, it is connected to the face. It's just not just sitting there on someone's face with a cord around it. There is no cord. The mask is... Well, at first you'd think it's stitched to the face, but it's not. It is basically a part of the face, as if someone figured out a way to meld the mask to flesh as a weird way of healing. It's kind of similar to the healing that you do to heal people's wounds, except they healed the mask into the person's face.
Okay.
With your check, you're unable to get it off, but you are able to see that it is melded to the face.
Can I try to thievery this off?
Yeah, you can try to thievery it off.
Okay. So I'm going to use my special type of thievery. Okay.
Athletics.
Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, you rip off the mask and now there is a faceless person there.
Oh, well.
Interestingly enough, when you look at the inside of the mask, there is not the rest of the face there. Snad, rolling over your medicine check as you look at that, you notice that the body appears to be, at least the face, had been prepared as if it was getting ready to be shown at a funeral. The body is stilled as if it is not aging for whatever reason, and all of this stuff was done to it. It's odd looking at it. With the mask off and then rolling over your medicine, looking at stuff, there are pieces that are not there that should be. Certain organs have been removed. This, whatever it is, shouldn't have been walking around.
What organs had been removed from the face?
Well, I'm assuming he looked at more than... I rolled over his medicine.
Oh, okay.
The sinuses.
The cones, not the rods, just the cones.
So after I do this, can I go and start lopping the heads off of the undead thingies? So they don't come back to life? So they don't become from re-dead. They were dead, then they were undead, then they were re-dead. I don't want them to be re-undead.
Yeah.
Okay. Chop.
Let's not forget to look in their pockets.
Well, this homeless is currently headless already, so...
One's already done. Perfect. Do we find anything on their bodies? At all?
On their bodies, the homeless people had nothing.
Mhm.
The masked lady had a, you can assume, is a porcelain mask. And she had a couple of gold on her, precisely 3 gold on her, but that was pretty much it. She has no fine clothing.
We're taking the mask.
I was gonna say, do you think it's considered gauche to try to sell this mask back to somebody?
Nah.
It depends on how
creepy
much
as
blood's
fuck,
on
though.
it, I guess.
Who takes the mask?
Not me.
I do,
Snad.
because I'm curious.
Okay. I'll add it
Piques
to
my
my
curiosity.
Well, weren't we on our way somewhere before this happened?
Oh yeah, we were. Let's do our stakeout. And I'll put my fingers up,
I put it in my backpack if that matters.
Okay.
and I'll yell really loudly while I'm walking down the main street side. Yeah, the main street here. Breakfast ready. Everything's probably safe now. I don't know how many people we feed, but I'm going to assume it's all of them. Because I'm going to roll over what my family used to do into what the gang is now doing. Just we don't do it as well. Like, the food's not as good. Obviously, we burn it a lot. But hey, we're trying.
Okay, where are you guys going now?
To the warehouse. Or near the warehouse. But not super close.
Mask is in your inventory, Snad. Okay. You guys head over to the warehouse. I will fast forward the clock. Sure.
I'm going to be examining the mask then.
Yeah, go ahead.
Trying to figure out what would I roll? Religion?
It is a
So are you like
Oh.
are you like holding it and like examining it
Yeah.
as we walk?
Yeah.
Oh, Amos would be very curious and try to help you in any way that I
would.
could along the way.
I would point at Amos, but, like, you do this because it's a crafting check and I don't have crafting.
Oh,
Seems to
just
be a
allow me
mechanic.
then.
Seems to be a mechanical more than a magical thing.
Yeah, it is a mask that helps people impersonate as something that they are not.
Fox.
Doesn't look very special to me, Snad. It looks like a mask.
Anyway, as you guys are traveling, what else are you guys doing? What is Grongol Khan and Gaston doing?
I'll just be still trying to figure out what's going on with this Gaston guy. Like, why doesn't he know what counter means? Like, counter attack. Like, I ask, do you know what a counter attack is then? Or do you think it's just when the counter in a bar attacks you?
Oh, that's silly. Why would the counter attack you? That's what happens. Amos, what was it? A hangover? Is that a counter attack?
Huh. Maybe it is. Shit.
Yeah, it kind of is if you think about it.
You do, yeah, kind of. It's an alcohol counter attack, I guess. But like,
Yeah, exactly. The alcohol's doing the countering.
But you said you went through basic training. Is that what they teach you in training?
no, they taught me how to kill people.
Oh, I know how to do that. Nobody's trained me.
Yeah, but like, you're really loud about it. I mean, I kind of am too, but at least I'm efficient. And you tried to heal somebody that was like a zombie robot.
And you tried to protect them, Grunglecon.
Well, I thought they were people. I wasn't going to help them, but I wasn't going to hurt them either.
I suppose that's fair.
Gaston walking in the middle of the street.
Immediately. I will grab your sleeve and pull you back over here.
Okay, I'm gonna be like I'm leaning
like you're a child
into the street.
I mean,
yes.
Yeah. I'm holding onto your wrist.
Okay.
And you're now standing at least on the sidewalk.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, that sidewalk, okay. There's a little bit of tugging.
As you guys are walking, you come to the area where the warehouse is. There are two men that seem to be guarding the entrance of the place. They are wearing skull masks and fancy suits, as well as some interesting looking hats. I'm not even going to let you guys roll for it because all of you would know this, except for maybe Amos. Amos, you can roll for it. Everyone else would know this for sure. These are the general uniforms of the Shears men. I'm assuming Amos would know this. It would be Society or a Second Corps lore. Yeah, even you know this, Amos. They are goons for the Shear. Yeah, the warehouse is a very sizable one. From what you can tell, there's only two main windows that you see going in and out. There's a couple wagons. As you guys walk by, the two goons, they spot you and are basically staring you down. They're just guarding a place. It is a very large but one-story building, at least as far as you can tell. There might be a loft, but you can't really see from the outside. What would you all like to do?
Is there a bootlegger in, bar, or dive, or hole in the wall nearby?
Roll me a Crescent or Society lore.
Crescent it is. Bam.
You're kind of... Yeah, you're kind of... So I'll take you to the main map real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This warehouse is over here.
Okay.
You guys know that there is, like, Fire Eaters, which is way up here. It's a little bit of a walk.
Mm-hmm.
Gronglecon's house is up here, but there's nothing immediately in this area. It's mostly warehouses in this section over here. There's not really a bar or a hangout.
People live around here, though, right?
Yeah, there's some people who live around here. This is more towards the boundary. It's like on the edge between the boundary and the Cumulus area of the Second Corps.
So the likelihood of me... Oh, go ahead.
So it's like on the edge.
Okay. The likelihood of me running into a bootlegger while just walking around this warehouse isn't zero, is what I'm hearing.
It's not zero. It's not likely, but it isn't zero.
Let's see. Looking at the crew of people we got with us, I'm gonna let go of Gaston and let Gaston stumble out into the street and be like, "No, get back here!" And then I'm going to grab Amos and be like, "Oh, I can't believe you just graduated from the Tower of Magic or whatever the hell that thing's called." And Hold on. It's not the tower.
The tower.
What would you have studied at? Amos?
What?
Where would you have studied?
I did the 055 training too.
To be a wizard?
So honestly, we never actually
was
talked
reading
about like
this.
the schools.
Where does your
did?
mom work?
Oh, okay, that's fair. The Tower of. Hold on, I wrote this down. The Tower of Law.
Tower of
No.
Law. No?
God damn it!
The Tower of Innovation.
Innovation.
Okay. There we go. Couldn't remember which one had the school in it, and I was trying to look through really quickly. There it is, Arcane.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
So, like, I can't. It took you forever. Look how old you are now. But like, hey, you guys. I know you guys know where there's a drink to have. Where can we get a couple drinks for my buddy here? We're just heading back home from his graduation, and like, we gotta celebrate. Hey, Gaston, get back here, and I'll pull on your sleeve and pull you back to
Like looking
back
around
in.
doing the full like wide-eyed tourist rubbernecking.
Yeah.
Make a diplomacy check, Gromblecon.
Sure. Public or private?
Do a blind.
Blind. Yep, that's what I meant.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here. If you guys want a drink, you can go buzz off and go maybe north. Go to I heard if you jump off the second core, there's like a unlimited booze that are just underneath. You jump into it and you can drink it till the day you die. So why don't you go try that?
Oh.
Isn't
Uncle
the-
Con,
isn't
I
there
don't think
anything
he's being
more
very
helpful?
He's not being very friendly.
Anything closer? We're just celebrating, I think. It's a big deal, but they haven't explained to me why.
You're celebrating, huh? Make a diplomacy
Yeah.
check.
I just graduated.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you can go buzz off. Kid, I think you're too young to drink anyway, so maybe you should go find something else. But wizard guy, you can come celebrate with us if you want. Don't mind teaching a new intellectual some ropes, if you know what I mean.
Amos would take a step back and be like, I think I'll stay with these people, thank you very much.
Aim for the faint of heart.
And I think we will stay on this side of the road and at least start walking past.
Wait, Grunkle Khan, what if they're serious? And I can get an inside look.
I'm just going to stare at you.
As you guys are getting closer as he says that, you notice that both of them have guns in their hands, but not just normal guns. They both seem to have shotguns.
Oh, yeah, no, never mind.
And as I said, they're all wearing the stupid masks. Come on, man. You can come in. It's be a good... Shut up. You want to
Hey,
come
wait
in?
a minute.
Come on in,
Wait,
kid.
guys. Is there any way that we could check their faces and see if those masks are like the other animal mask from that other lady, without them realizing what we're doing?
It looks like the worst Dios de los Muertos
Oh, no.
I've ever seen.
So,
Sorry, I went too far forward. There we go.
y'all keep trying to shout at us. But I was being serious. Probably not towards right now, though. If y'all wanna... Well, let me phrase that. If your wizard friend wants to hang out, I might be by fighters later tonight. Unless he wants something more intimate. But other than that, y'all should probably buzz off. Boss here ain't too happy with lingerers, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
He don't like them.
I
So
pull you
don't
along,
make that.
Gaston.
It's an animal, right? He whispers to his dad. Lingerer?
So, which place did he say we were going to go? Or he was going to go?
He was going to go to Fire Eaters later.
Okay. And you said there's a loft up here somewhere?
There might be a loft. You can't really see other than these two windows.
Okay.
It is a tall one-story, as far as you can see, warehouse. Once you're inside, you can see if there's a loft or not. But from these windows, you only see the wagons that are slowly being filled by barrels and large sacks by different goons. You can see this guy in here going to and fro, filling stuff up.
So
And other people opening the doors and not coming back, putting stuff in.
I am going to maybe derail this a little bit because it's what I do, I guess. I know exactly what a Mummia addict looks like. Intimately. Can I start scratching my arm or my neck or whatever it is that the tick that they get when they're fresh addicts, and be like, listen, man, I'm really here because I heard you guys got some, and it's getting hard to find, man. And I'm gonna say it really quiet so nobody else can really hear me. I don't know if you want a deception or something for that.
Make a deception.
Okay. Can I get a bonus on it because I'm like just a 1?
I would say yes if you weren't dressed in a nice suit. So
it is not as nice as you would think, because remember, I've been wearing it. This is the only suit I've had for 6 months.
You're still in a suit.
No. Alright. Nope. Well,
maybe you should go find your local dealer, kid. Go buzz off.
I'm gonna lunge at him.
Nope.
Okay.
As a drunkard would. But if we remember all those months and months and months ago, I do have knuckle duster. I don't know if we want to roll. Yeah, okay. So I guess my deception is going to be my initiative,
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Everybody roll your perception, unless you're doing something else. Snad, you were quiet this whole time. What were you doing during all of this?
I was counting, planning, seeing what I needed to do, where. Grabbing a wand.
So, if I'm not attacking yet, are they going to do anything?
Yeah, no, he's just standing guard. Snad.
I'm gonna delay till after. Well,
Actually, just to make this easier, Gronkle Khan, roll your attack.
So, okay, I will. Can I do it with a negative? Like, can I do it at map 3, basically? Because I want it to seem feeble.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Okay. Come on, man. Come on.
You critically miss, but you swung at him. Is there anything else you want to do in your turn?
I'm going to step. Hold on. This is an elaborate ruse. I'm going to step. I can't move myself, but I'm going to step over here and then fall prone.
Okay.
Yep.
That might save you from him being no. Okay. All right. Now we start. This other guy sees you swing and then fall prone. There you go. You moved there, right?
Right there.
Paused? No.
No, we haven't started.
Oh yeah.
It says it started.
Because
Oh yeah, it is.
I think we're locked, so we can only move when it's our initiative count.
Oh. Okay.
That's why you couldn't move.
Whatever. I'll move you there in a second.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. This guy sees you swing and go down, and he's gonna ready an action because he doesn't know what's happening. Snad, you're up.
I'm gonna be surprised and It's ready in actions, 2 actions for 1 action?
You can
Or
only
action
ready
for
one.
2? Well, an action. Like, could I ready to use needle darts?
No.
If
No.
yeah,
You can only
Single
ready
action.
for one.
yeah. So I'm gonna full on delay
Okay.
down to underneath the shocked goon.
Amos.
I'm going to ready Force Bolt. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, it's not. Tell me about these guys. Tell me about these things. Tell me about these people. Where's the button? What do I know about these people?
You only got a regular, so no crit. They are humans, humanoid. Both of them seem to have shotguns with a bayonet at the end of it. They don't have any weaknesses, immunities, or resistances, so don't even bother asking about that. They have some passive abilities.
Yeah, give me some passives then, or a passive.
Okay. They have gunpowder mastery.
What does that
Basically,
mean?
they can do extra damage when they shoot with their gun.
I will tell everybody a little bit. Just hey, guys, these guys have really powerful guns. I'd be a little careful.
Okay. Anything else you want to do? Nope. Okay. This guy sees you go down. You fall down on the ground. You took a swing at him. He's gonna walk up to you. And he's going to look at the rest of you and say, "You fucking idiots need to fucking get out of here." And I don't have a button for unarmed to strike, because he would just hit you. So he's a dick, so I think he's gonna stab you in your butt with his bayonet and tell you to get out.
Yep.
Yeah. While you're prone, that obviously does it.
Not a crit, thankfully.
Okay, I'm not doing the gunpowder thing, so take your 12 points of piercing damage. Yeah, I think with that he's gonna try to intimidate people. This whole thing is weird. I was not expecting it to go this way, so okay, yeah, he's gonna try to intimidate. He doesn't have any cool feats. So I think he's gonna try to intimidate Gaston, because the kid already seems skittish, to get him to run away. I don't think a 19 will do it for you, but that's what he does. Gaston! He just stabbed Grongol Khan in his butt and then told you to buzz off. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to Grongol Khan and drop to my knees and presumably be checking to see if he's okay. And how severe being stabbed with a bayonet is. And I'm gonna start closing my eyes and start muttering, kind of sub voco, that nobody's gonna be able to hear exactly what's being said.
Okay. This guy doesn't really know what's going on, so ignoring him. Grongol Khan, you just got stabbed in the butt.
I go, all right, and I put my hands up. I'm like, we'll go.
Okay.
And I want to head to Fire Eaters and buy whatever makes the best Molotov cocktails, because now I know that if we cause a disturbance, people don't come from inside to outside. Or Alchemist Fire, whatever the equivalency is, I guess. But
I was gonna say Molotov cocktails are a categorically different disturbance than this, but
well, yes,
you know.
But if we can lead them away a little bit, by taunting them because we come back later in the night and then firebomb them.
I'm also okay just firebombing these guys
Yeah.
because they deserve it.
Oh, you don't like fire though.
Yeah.
I don't like fire.
Yeah.
We are
But
saying
Bob
this
needs
all
fire.
away from them, right?
This is meta. My hand is backwards on my forehead. I'm out of character. Yeah.
So you guys are leaving, so I can end the encounter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys leave. Okay.
I got some information. It's a strange way to do it, but
So Snad, if the plan is to attack this place, what if I went inside and then attacked them from the inside when you guys attacked from the outside?
I'm going to continue to stare at you.
And you would be alone inside with a bunch of angry people.
Good to me, unless the building catches on fire.
Or they just shoot you in the face multiple times.
Listen, I
That
had a
does seem
friend.
the most likely.
I had a friend, Huck, who I left behind alone in a space one time. One time. Now he's dead.
Well, to be fair, it was in his defense.
Brutally
it was
aware.
multiple times.
No, I'm saying it to Amos.
And well, and I'll clarify. He did tend to get left behind.
Hmm.
Yes, no more of that then.
Yeah, but there was the
Man left
one
behind.
time. The one time. Only takes once.
So no, you're not going to go in alone. We don't do that here. And then we'll try to do some kind of planning if we can at the fire eaters.
So you guys are going to Fire Eaters.
Might as well
Good place to.
wait until it's dark anyway. Does everyone have dark vision?
No.
No.
I have a spell.
It's complicated.
You have dark vision, right, GK?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my whole goal. Because I have the darkness spell.
Oh
So-
yes. Yeah.
You guys make your way over to Fire Eaters as you try to set up whatever you're going to do, whatever your plan is. The place is pretty dead at the moment. To describe the scene, there is a large, not too large, but a decently sized stage at the center where people go on to do different concerts. There's a great number of carpets with pillows for seats around them, as well as different tables. There may be like 3 people in here right now. Aileen is here, but she doesn't pay you any mind. She just points you over to go find a table or something.
Or
Yeah,
this one
that's what-
actually. Can we take this one?
There's basically no one here.
Okay.
It's 10 in the morning.
Perfect.
Well, to get here, it's like 10:45 in the morning.
Sweet. I healed up naturally on our walk here.
Perfect. Time for day drinking. That's what I hear.
I do order whatever the highest proof alcohol. And I'm sure I got some rags in my bag here somewhere that I can shove into it. Oh, while I'm going through my bag, Snad, you sense the warding hunger in my bag. Oh no, we gave that away to somebody, didn't we? No, we didn't do that one. No, it was something else we gave away. Never mind. Disregard.
Burning hunger?
Yeah. That really terrifying, unique necklace of Urgathoa that we got.
Oh, yeah.
That thing.
Remember, it may be frowned upon, but babies will take generally anything you give them.
It's true.
So while you guys are going through all of that and trying to figure out a plan, there's a couple things that happen in here. Aileen,
Hey,
who's
guys.
this elderly elf, She's got tan skin. Excuse me. Very tan skin. Very wrinkly. Seen a lot of time. She starts to come over to you all, where you're sitting, and she goes, "Aye, it's a bit early for each and every one of you, but I mean, you're not the only ones here. What can I get for you? We're about done serving breakfast, but hey, oh, Grongo Khan, I didn't recognize you.
Aye.
I did want to check because I haven't seen you in a minute. You still promise not to have any fights or anything in here? We're the neutral place across all the city and all the gangs. Even if there's someone here that you don't like, neutral, eh?
I'll put my hands up and then realize I have my knuckle duster still on and be like, oh, and I'll shove them under my armpits and take them off and put my hands up again and be like, no fights. Promise.
All right, good. I'll tell you this now because I believe you and I trust you, and I cared a great deal about your father. I'm sorry for his passing, by the way. But Angel and his band are practicing in the outer room. Don't cause any problems. What can I get for you?
The highest proof alcohol that you have? A bottle?
A glass of your coldest, cleanest water, please.
Hey, sure. Whatever you need.
Hey, kid, go out to the well. Somebody wants water. Sorry. So can I make a Molotov? Is that a thing in game? I don't actually know.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can make a Molotov. What else do you guys want to do? She'll take. Snad, what are you drinking? What are you eating? It's.
Time is it? About 10?
Yeah.
I don't know what they would normally have.
Wine.
Like an apple and an ale.
Sure. Is there anything else? All right, I'll get you some water. Something hard and heavy. What does a kid want? You want some
milk?
I don't know. You want some orange juice?
I was also going to say milk.
So Gaston kind of followed behind you guys, little like furtively and sticking towards the back, and then he like wanders over and goes over to the pool table, and he's just like starts like hitting things like balls idly on it, and then presuming you guys get his attention when she comes over, he kind of wanders over. Do you have cranberry juice?
Sure thing, love. Cranberry juice.
Thank you.
Aye. Before I go, normally you don't come over here this time in the morning. Is there anything going on? Anything you need help with? Any grease you need squeeze to learn some things? I haven't seen Tabby in a couple of days, so
Tabby's
gives a
okay.
wink to Grunkle Khan. And I haven't seen your friends in a couple of days either. How's dear old Victor doing, Snatty boy?
I do not know how Victor's doing, actually, as a player.
That's a shame. Oh. Well, you haven't talked to him in a day or so. He's your intel guy, if you don't recall.
I know. I know who Victor is. But I, as a player, have no idea what Victor's up to.
He's just mostly
as a character. Yeah.
Same old.
Well, if there's nothing pressing that you want to know, I mean, I'm more than happy to make the extra coin. I know it may be kind of odd, but I know Angel is interested in hearing people's thoughts on his music. He's trying to release a song. I mean, if you guys want it, I can let him out on stage. You promise not to start anything.
I heard it. It's trash. I don't want to hear it again. I'm good.
All right.
This is Angel Simmons, right?
Yep.
Yep.
If he comes out, I will fight him.
Yeah.
Well, you promised me you wouldn't.
I will drag him outside and fight him. This is not a gang fight. This is so personal. This transcends gangs. This transcends life. This is and I'm just gonna stare at the wall for a minute and be like, I'm okay.
I will scoot closer to you and be like, what did he do?
Just read the paper. Did you read the paper? He took who I was. Everything I had done that was good. He said it was him.
Oh, it's that Angle Simmons.
Yeah, I guess it's
That's
Angle.
it. That's his new name, Angle Simmons.
Well, no, that was his
I
name
don't give.
because it was Angle Grinders was his wife's business. We started calling him Angel.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's quite a thing. He thought Angel actually cut more of a break for him. People were able to remember his name better. I think he might have changed it completely. He changed his look too. You see his poster.
Where's
He's
his poster?
he's actually releasing the song. It's one of Jammin's concerts he's thinking about going to. This is his poster.
Well, at least he doesn't look like me anymore. Kind of.
He's got a better suit than you now.
Yeah,
Ah,
of course he does. He took all the credit for everything I've done. He's getting the money I should be getting.
Yeah, you're right. That should be your suit.
That should
I
be
see
my
the
suit.
problem.
Exactly. I do. We walked by a warehouse earlier, and let's just say the guys outside were quite rude to us for no reason, really. And wonder if you knew anything about it. And I'm going to tell her where it is and all that stuff. And it was definitely the sheer that were there, but
GrungleCon? Wasn't that the Shade guy from the race we had the other day?
they did talk about him. Yeah, he's the champion technically.
Yeah, he just walked past our table.
Oh,
you look
Yeah,
past
okay.
your table and you're asking Aileen questions, and you see Shade and Angel Simmons start setting up on the stage. They're not really paying you any mind. Angel at one point, I just I wanted to thank you again, and his voice sounds very different than last time, probably purposely. Aileen, for letting us practice here. And we even got fans here today. Just sit tight and listen, because this is a kicker that we're going to put out there. Maybe we'll even be bigger than Jammin'. It's thick.
you should totally walk up there and throat punch him.
No. I lean over to GrungleCon. I'm like,
nope.
just wait. Just no. This will be even funnier. I promise.
Look where I'm at on the map. You can't lean over to me. You would have to run and catch up. I am taking steps, technically.
GrungleCon.
What?
Well, actually, there's not. Never mind. There's not that many people here, so it wouldn't be that funny. But I was thinking about casting a silence spell on them as soon as they started.
Silent spell's a touch range.
I have the feat.
Okay.
Can't you cast it on an object and then throw the object?
Or cast it on a buddy and the buddy runs up.
Yeah, either way, I thought it would be funny if as soon as they started playing, they just stopped.
I'll sit down right here, there's a pool table. I'll pretend to start playing pool.
Silence is a single target.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. It's not like it was not a sphere like it used to be.
Fourth level spell. Fourth level, you get it.
Fourth level, it gets
If
it.
the-
At 10th level. 10th
I see.
elimination.
I gotcha. Never mind.
If the big monkey man wasn't here, I would be punching him. I'm just gonna stand.
He's about to start playing the song because it's on a loop, so now it's playing.
Is this the front
And,
of the stage?
so the stage is circular around the whole area. Angel is playing on his little banjo, and Shade has this kind of bass thing.
I'm just standing there staring at him.
He gives you a wink as
Nope.
he's singing.
No interaction. Just I'm staring at him.
I'm doing the exact same.
And
He
Are
says
we
that
just
live.
staring at him?
There's a fake punch.
wow, was this your first attempt? Because that was something.
He will sing his entire song.
Again? That was the end.
No, that was the beginning.
Yes.
It's a full song. I'll put the lyrics in there for you.
Kind of like a fish track. It just doesn't know when to stop.
Is there like an old beer? Is there like an old
Oh my god, I like that you have
old
obnoxiously
thing of
long.
ale? Is there like an old ale container?
Yeah. When he's in this part, he looks over to you guys.
What can we do to make this horrible for him? Like, what else can we do? I'm gonna start talking really, really loudly to Snad. Like,
I'm going to be having a spell. Pick up the empty ale thing, put it on the root, as close to the ceiling as I can, so like nobody notices, and just hold it there for a while. And then I'm gonna wait until he starts singing. Let's just slowly start moving.
oh, you're gonna drop the tankard on his head?
Exactly.
Perfect.
So I wanted to play the whole song, but he's practicing playing this song as an actual band would practice. But that's the song that he plays. And with that, because we're ending it early today, that's where we'll end it, with that song from Angel Simmons.
We disrupted that as much as possible. I just want you to know that.
He does not appear to recognize you guys at all. He's just giving you guys random winks and nods, thinking that you're fans.
Still? Even though we're fucking talking over his music and everything?
He doesn't care.
I hate this man.
This is a warm up.
This is practice. He does not care. He's having a great time. He sells autographs for 5 in gold.
I hate him.
Anyway, with that, we'll end it there.
He is everything that Grunkle Khan hates.
While that's going on, before we actually end it. Gaston, what were you doing during all of this with Grunkle Khan and Sned talking about how much they hate this guy?
So, to my knowledge, I have never met Angel. So I'm just like sitting there like, okay, the grown-ups are doing whatever. They've got this thing going on. I'm waiting here for my juice. Just like perched on my stool, like spinning a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Amos, what are you doing during their hatred of Angel?
I am joining in. I know of this person, and he stole credit for something else, so I'm just joining in, jeering with my obnoxious lisp.
Yeah, so with that, we'll end it here. We went a little later than we said we were going to do. We'll meet back up on the 22nd, I believe. But, yeah, thoughts, comments, questions, concerns from everybody? I really wanted you guys to hear Angel's song, but I didn't know when you guys were going to go here.
Well, I'm glad I came here for you. I'm also very glad that I came here because I might get to punch Angel. Who knows?
Always a perk.
There's a whole day. We said we weren't going to invade the warehouse till tonight, so we have time.
You could just punch him all day.
I could just punch him all day.
And I can be healing him up while you do it.
Oh, man.
Making sure he's not dying.
We just got to make sure that butler doesn't get in the way.
Yeah, you don't see the butler, Mr. Longfellow. So, Rob, since you weren't with it, basically that song he just sung was everything that he stole credit for.
Yeah, I picked it up. Picked up on it.
He beat all the bugaboos with a single mighty blow.
I was gonna say in a certain druidic member also did some of that he's stealing credit for. So
Oh, he would have stolen that credit too, but
yeah,
a different world.
I didn't know canonically how they're connected, but
Nah,
Rob is
we'll say
upset even
Elseworld.
if Gaston doesn't know anything.
Thoughts? Have you guys figured anything out? What's going on with the weird, not undead but undead people and the robot people, augmented people?
I want to know what's going on with them.
Yeah.
The undead people not
Yeah.
being Mummia addicts is new,
Yes, it is a weird twist.
but that does.
But I
sound
guess
like
we should have seen it. I feel like we should have seen it coming. I feel like there's been enough clues about the masters of the undead and the masters of the machines working together
That's true.
at points.
And with Tweedland constipations over here. Dangerous people.
It's Wingus and Dingus.
No, Nick, that's your two dogs.
It is, but it's.
How about Tingus and Chingus? Because then you're keeping the T in the C.
Oh, I like it.
I like
will
it too.
tell you this: you have met all of the big bosses for the people you fought today, already. So
Yeah, I kind of
got it. You can figure it out if you want.
So you're saying we met one shot?
No, you have not met One Shot Vane yet.
Oh, okay.
He's just a lieutenant in the Sheer gang. He's not even, and no one even rolled on him, really, other than the. Let me rephrase that. No one shared information about him after you rolled on him.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But yeah, thanks. It was fun. If you guys ever get the free time, I recommend reading some of the stuff. The newspapers I find hilarious.
I have a question for you since you have so much AI stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Is there a way for you to take those news articles and put them through Sono or whatever and have an old-timey news person talk about them? Because as much as I like sitting down to listen to them, I don't have a whole shitload of free time and I read really slow.
I'm trying to figure that out still. So far, every time I try to put something in Sono for music-wise, it tries to turn it into a song. I haven't been able to figure out how to do it as a radio or an old-timey thing.
Okay.
I'll work on that.
Okay.
That might be a thing too.
Because then it would also, if this ever does take off, it would be a really useful thing for people to be able to have access to that too. So.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, it would.
And I can just imagine it being Alistair.
Yeah. Rob
That would
met
be
my
cool.
Alistair.
The night is long, lost in echoes, lost in wrongs. But through the dark, the stars remain, calling out through blood and pain. Torn apart but not yet broken, names unspoken, bonds unshaken. Through the fire, through the fear, still we stand, we're still here. Lost in time, the past won't save us. Faith is shattered, fate enslaves us. Yet the dawn still dares to rise through the storm in endless skies. night. Hold the sky, don't let it fall. Stand together, hear the call. Rise again. Rise again.